Hello everyone, this is Sean and welcome back to episode number 33 of our Rimworld Alpha 16 Zippy's Folly Let's Play. When we last left off, it was the 2nd of spring, and the pawns of Zippy's Folly were going to lay down some sandstone tiles to cover this ground up here. I know you probably didn't know that was going to happen because I did that between episodes, but that is what was going on when we last left off. I don't remember much else happening. I know the last episode I couldn't even think of anything exciting that had gone on, so I actually called it Peace and Quiet, even though that's probably rating suicide to title an episode. This is going to be boring, but you know that was what happened during the last episode. It's really fun to play these peaceful episodes where nothing is going on, but you know they're probably not the most exciting for you guys to watch. We've also set up these fires to be dismantled, which, you know, they don't need to be burning anymore. The solar flare's over. Just burned through quite a bit of our sandstone. All this hard work we've been doing to get more stones. There we go. We've got it. Ground penetrating scanner. So we've got all of our research needed for the deep drilling. So I am going to go ahead and go with the moisture pump. Should be going with that on this next research because I want to clean up our defensive area. There we go. We get this defensive area cleaned up over here, and I can basically set up a better defensive area. And we'll still have, I can leave all that swamp there and everything, no problem. Then I can get rid of this windmill here, and we can get the rest of our buildings and get this little mess down here cleaned up so I can get my freezer up to full size, and all sorts of stuff we'll be able to do once we get those moisture pumps going. They shouldn't take very long with our intensive research setup that we've got going on here. Actually, now I would say now that we have, no, I'm going to leave it the way it is. Now that we have deep drilling, we can we don't really have to focus on anything anymore. We're on easy street at this point. All we have to do is just not expand too fast. I need to show a little restraint, but I'm usually pretty good at that. This map has been very hard on resources. We've really had to scramble to get enough resources. I know a few colonies ago in Fallville, I left a lot of stuff sitting on the table, but I don't feel like we really did that here. Now, to be fair, I didn't really have to do a whole lot of mining either to find out what's actually out there, you know. So it could have been, I don't know what I'm getting at. There could be huge resources inside and you know, up in here for all we know. I'm gonna go ahead and mine just a little bit of this out. We'll get some final mining done, but there's not going to be a whole lot more mining after this. Except for during toxic fallout and those kind of events. But we've been pretty fortunate to not have any of those for a while since our first year. Although I guess really it's not like a whole lot of time has gone by either. I'm gonna make those home area just so we can clean that up. Don't really need to include the outside wall though, and I'll probably want to build a real wall along here eventually, because right there are some components that I'm probably going to want to grab up. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and mine out this area as well. Like that and like that. Actually, we can just do that whole wall. That'll be fine. And that'll get us some more stone that we can use for making bricks out of too. I guess we can probably pull those in. Well, now that spring is here, the snow should start melting. It'll make it a little faster for us to move around. I'll be able to see the rest of the swamp, and maybe I'll finish the wall along the perimeter of the swamp there. Next project, I guess, would be to wall off this swamp area, and we could turn that into a kill zone, like maybe over here or something. I'm kind of torn on splitting up, opening both sides. I did that in one of my bases before I started recording these, and it was fun, but a lot of times the enemies would attack from both sides and you'd have to split up your forces. And you know, when you get to late battles where you have like 70 tribals attacking you, even having 35 on each side and you're having to split like 7 or 8 pawns on each side to defend can be a little hectic. You know, I would try to pull people away from one, and then it would turn out they weren't needed over on the other, or, you know, whatever. Keeping one open entrance like this is usually pretty effective overall. And over time we can go through and we can add in more and more of these of the slowdown things, although it's really a little unnecessary. I guess I could add more in down here. Might not be a bad idea. So battery stuff seems to be no sweat. Already almost halfway into researching the moisture pump. How are we doing on components? We're getting a little low on components. Do we have a little bit of silver, but I don't really want to call a trader out yet. What I could do is turn some of the plasteel into equipment racks, so I can make a little bit of money off of that. Oh, exotic goods trader, great. Well, let's get those equipment racks going. I'm going to want to use the plasteel for other stuff too. And someone was saying that plasteel is not quite as plentiful in Alpha 16 as it was in Alpha 15. So I might not want to go quite so hog wild on building up, you know, using it just for trade. I'll let him build these. The trader will get over here, hopefully before too long. Alright, I guess I won't let him build these. What are you doing, Kevin? Oh, he's sleeping. Alright. Well, how much do you need to sleep, Kevin? You know what, why don't you get up and finish these things? I know, I disturbed your sleep. You're in a pretty good mood overall. Seem like a cheerful enough guy. Nope. Get back to constructing that rack, Kevin. Come on. I know you don't want to do it, but it's what we need to do. And my good warden is going to be Erasmo or Julian. I guess they're both about the same. Julian, really. But wouldn't be a bad idea to give Erasmo a chance. Great, build that one, please. Alright, now anybody can... you guys can both have your chance to uninstall. No, let's uninstall this and this and this. I guess we're not going to give them a chance because we're going to have you do it, Kevin. Doesn't take very long. Julian, why don't you come over and trade? Kevin should be done uninstalling these by the time we're... There you go. Now you can go back to sleep, Kevin. And we can sell all of these plasteel racks, which will get us some decent money. And I think we have... Oh, this we must have called for this trader, didn't we? Because we have that... We have the AI core to get rid of. Wow, 2,500 for that thing. So much money. Alright, so we have up to 5,700 that we can spend. I don't want to spend that much, but we could spend up to that much. I should probably buy some more nitroamine because I can build a like I'm gonna actually start needing it here before too long. But you know what, it's not like it's necessary to buy it. It's pretty easy to come by. I'd buy more penoxycycline. Artistic neurotrainer. There was a time I would have went crazy for that, but I think I'm gonna leave it behind. I already own those lances, so it's not trying to sell it to me. I'll buy that one though. But we do seem to be doing pretty well without him. Yeah, I'll stick with the 2 that we have. I don't know that we need any more because I have a couple of bionic arms that I can buy there. But what I need before I can really use those, I'm going to have to call like a combat trader over here because I want to get some glitter world medicine. I don't want to start doing bionics and stuff. Not after killing many off. I want to make sure we're going to be in a good position to actually be able to use those bionics. So it's kind of a shame that they're going to sit in our inventory and use up, like just sit there and, you know, like as wealth. Wow, I need to buy something. Did I not buy those bionic arms? All right, let's buy those bionic arms. Huh, I must have undid them or something. Anyways, you know what I'm getting at. We're going to have a bunch of wealth sitting around, and I'd rather have it invested in my pawns. So I need to get some of that medicine. It's not too difficult a solution, really. We'll keep those poor ones around. The rest of that stuff looks good. Don't need to buy any gold anymore, don't think. I could go ahead and sell all these beds, too. And, oh, we can sell chairs now, finally. Great. All right, so we've got 1,500 coming back into us. Should I buy that mega screen television? Like, it's nice for the hospital. Seems a little extravagant for our current situation. I think I'm going to hold off on that. Too bad they don't have a... we already have one telescope, so I guess I don't need another one. I could build a pool table. It doesn't need to... I don't need to buy entertainment stuff like that, I guess. Oh, you're selling the superior armor vest. I'm kind of tempted, but not for 1,300. That's a lot of money. Great, so we're going to get 2 bionic arms and 1,300 silver. That will, or 1,400 silver. That'll be enough to allow us to bribe our way up to the higher... we'll be able to become friends with these guys again. Offer gift. And again. And again. Oh, we got to get some of that silver over there. All right. Well, we got pretty close, anyways. Why you're carrying that submachine gun? Where did that come from? Well, that went pretty well. Just have to figure out who's supposed to get an arm now. I guess next week we research the hospital beds. Oh, there's another spot where I forgot to put the floor down. There. What is under there? I think that's already a tile. Cancel that. All right, what is it? Sandstone tile, yeah. Oh, we're gonna get the place a little less dirty. Once that snow goes away, we can see what the rest of the ground looks like. Clear that out. Get ready for these supports up here. So long, trade caravan. Tell your bosses how nice we were to you. They should become friends with us again. Oh, it looked like Julian had just gone to bed. Sorry, Julian. 30 and one more. There we go. Great. Now you're our friends. We have to wait 1 day and 6 hours. Now, can we call? First off, are we friends with anybody else? We're friends with the Great Crag. Can we? They're probably not going to have Glitter World Medicine. We could call a trade caravan from them. But I don't think I really want to. I don't really want the bulk goods trader. I could use it if they're going to be bringing like Muffalo over, but I don't know what the chances are that they're going to do that. So let's build up some trade goods before we start calling them over. What I really want to call over is the combat trader, and hopefully they would have Glitter World Medicine so I can do these surgeries. And we'll be making some more sandstone blocks. Thank you, Kevin. Moisture pump. Alright, so what was I saying next? Hospital beds, right? And then vitals monitor, and then probably medicine. What day are we at here? 113. Huh. What's our history look like? So we lost quite a bit of wealth. Must have been in that trade that we just did. So maybe those bionics did come out of our wealth. Wow, we lost a lot of wealth there. I don't know. Weird. Dry thunderstorm, okay. Oh, hey, look at that, we can see the ground again. Alright, well, as soon as this thunderstorm is over with, I am going to turn back on the growing for those trees over there. Meanwhile, though, let's set up the rest of the swamp wall here. We'll get this one down here. That. Yeah, there you go. Take that. You know what? I should make it to where they have to... I guess I can't make it to where they have to immediately walk out on the swamp because that's the nature of the swamp. You can't really do that. Alright, and we're going to copy this. We're going to set a zone like right there. And right there. And we'll paste. Paste. There we go. Well, that is kind of a drag. I didn't really consider that. Yeah, now he can go out there. So let's open up a passageway through here. And we'll put a couple of doors on there and it should be pretty secure. I could add more doors on there. I don't know. Does it really seem worthwhile? Seems like just being able to get out over there is probably going to be enough. Let's get some of those thingies I was just invented. Get some of those set down. Probably under miscellaneous. Moisture pump. Like right there would be a good spot for this one. Well, if I put this one here, put it there, it'll really, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Is like that line right there. And so if I put this one here, very good. And then I would want to have like this one. I guess I wouldn't really need to have it over there. I'd want to have it like right here maybe. And I just need to turn it off when it gets to the that point. Now the problem is these are going to be, they're going to require a little bit of careful management. No, not really, because like this one, I think all I'm going to have to do is bring a power line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, bring a power line to there. 3, 4. I don't think it'll quite reach. I don't think they reach 6 squares. I think they only reach 5. We'll find out. I'll make it work. That'll help out a lot, though. In a year, so those take forever. Wall's looking good. It'd be nice if they would focus on that little path. Come on, focus on the path, guys. Where's my 'Cause I don't really have anybody set to be a miner except Kevin, who's set to be a constructor first. You know what? Let's... Yeah. There we go. Kevin, I know you're good. I probably should keep you on construction because, yeah, actually, let's keep you on construction because you are the best at that. So, sorry, I just did all that. Wasn't necessary. Great. Let's put Zippy. Well, Zippy is interested in mining, so we're going to move you up to 2. We're going to drop you down. We're going to drop everything else down. There we go. That's fine. Should be good. And so we're going to need more people on mining here before too long. Would this be under miscellaneous as well? Ground penetrating scanner. How am I doing on components? I'm doing all right. I have 49. I guess it doesn't really need to go anywhere, does it? Going to want to be able to flick it, but that's not... Over here, I guess it would be somewhat in danger of getting caught in the crossfire of infestations. I don't really want to use up my very limited courtyard space. Put it down here in the barn. It's not a bad idea. Just put it right there. I was going to build switches and all sorts of crazy nonsense to control the power of that, and then Julian reminded me all you have to do is just like flick it on and off like an air conditioner or a heater or any of the other mini things. Now, I don't know why I'm building wooden doors here. Cancel. Cancel. Let's build legitimate doors. I do know why I did that, because I was chit-chatting and talking about how I had listened to somebody's advice. That was so difficult for me to say. I couldn't even think about playing the game while I was saying it. Jeez. God forbid I ever admit making an error. Or not even making an error, just being less than perfect. Yeah, that's the ticket. Alright. Oh, saved by the bell, huh? Is that what you're trying to say? Alright, well there's another episode where nothing really happened, but actually plenty did happen. Look, we built this neat wall out here that'll, you know, like I didn't really need to make our defenses any stronger, but I made our defenses even stronger, as well as we can. It's kind of tricky with the layout that we got here. I think we'll have to worry about this side next. That's just a psychic drone, which I'm not too concerned about. Eclipse, of course, is easy to deal with. Looked like a bunch of stuff just died in here, though. It's weird. Oh, it's those flowers. Well, of course those flowers can die. I don't have any problem with that. If you've enjoyed watching this episode, you should click the like button. It's down here on the right. And be sure to tell your friends that they should watch. You can share that commercial I made up. That'd be cool. Or whatever you want to do. And subscribe, I guess, right? You're subscribed. You should be. And there are probably other stuff, too, that I should be saying right now. Leave some comments in the comment area. And we will see you with the next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.